everybody, this is Selena and I'm coming to you with some more DIYs. So let's get started. You know, my motto is you can always decorate, you know, and not spend a whole lot of money. So that's what I'm kind of been showing you for fall stuff, that hey, anybody can do this kind of stuff. So with that being said, let's get started with some of the things I've made. This is a Starbucks glass. The Frappuccinos comes in them, and what I did was it used E6000 for an old plate that's kind of like old-fashioned, and then I put some lace and ribbon around this, and then I just added some a pumpkin and a candle and some spices with a little squirrel, and then a pumpkin that I made out of clay. And so I set that on my stove. I'm going to give you a tour, do a tour here probably within a couple of days to show you what I've been doing. So I went to visit my son the other day, and he's building built a room on his house, and I looked down and I went, "What are you doing with those little pieces of wood?" And he said, "What?" I said, "What are you doing with those little pieces of wood that's on the ground?" He said, "I'm going to throw them away." I said, "No, you're not." And I said, "I'll take them. I already got something in mind." And he was like, "Okay." But, you know, my mind already started turning as soon as I saw it. So what I did was I took some of the pieces and I painted them orange. I put the word fall on different pieces of it and just put twine together, and you got a little stand. I mean, you put this in your 3-tier or 2-tier tray. I got it on a shelf, and you will see what I've done with it when I give that video. Another pieces of wood I done was I painted it and made pumpkins, and I just kind of catty-cornered the pieces. And then I made these pumpkins and I put them on top here, and I added some little flowers, and I set this on my stove, and then I just add this little squirrel, and I think it's cute. And so it cost me absolutely nothing. And I love those kind of DIYs when they don't cost you anything. That's the best ones of all. So I've had these books, and I didn't know what I was going to do with them. I got them for like 5 cents at the Goodwill, and I've had them for a couple of years, and you know, I just didn't know what I was going to do with them, but I figured it out. What I did was I just painted them to give some height to one of my accents in my kitchen. And I may not put some little words right here. I'm not for sure yet. And then I had got this, and I paid maybe 5 cents for this at the Goodwill a couple of years back. But look at that. This is a good book, and all I did was put some scrap paper on there. You could put anything on there, actually. And I just put that on there, and then I got this pumpkin, of course, green, and I just put it like that, and I set it on the cabinet in there in my kitchen. So again, I found another piece of wood in my son's house, and I was like, "Well, what are you gonna do with that?" He went, "Mom, take it." I went, "Okay, good." He said, "I'm gonna throw it away." So I'm like, "No, you're not wasting." So what I did is it was just I painted it cream color, and I painted some pumpkins on it, put some twine on each of the ends, so this kind of made it look a little bit more spiffy. And then I just added the string, and I hang it up on my wall in my kitchen. And it didn't take me but maybe 10 minutes to get that right there done. And so I was sitting the day before yesterday, I was going to make one of those pumpkins that I make that you stuff, and I was like, okay. So I was cutting a circle, and I looked down at it, and I'm like, that looks like a pumpkin. I'm not cutting that into a circle. I've got an idea. So what I was thinking about is getting some brown paper bag and cutting it and gluing it. So this is what I turned up, or this is what turned out with that. And doesn't it look like a pumpkin? Look at that. I mean, come on, that's so cute. And then I just like got some burlap ribbon and made it look like a stem, and then some fall ribbon, and then I stuffed it. And see, it's just paper bag. You could use brown paper bag. You could use anything, whatever you want to use. I was going to do burlap, but I couldn't find my burlap. A good thing, because I would have wasted some burlap. But hey, this worked too. I had this left over from Christmas, and so what I did was I started gluing all around the pamphlet, and then I stuffed it and then glued it down here. So, and I think you could just set them down either in a basket or on I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but my mind is going like this. And so I couldn't stop there. Could I stop at one? Nope. I had to do every orange thing in my house. All the material I had, I made a pumpkin. So I did this one. And this is just some old ribbon, and I just put it like that and made a little bow like, and then just kind of made it into looking like what I thought would be a fat pumpkin. And did I stop there? No. I made this one too, and I made that one also. So, you know, I am going to show you what I did or how I did it in a video, and also the round pumpkins, how to make the stuffed pumpkins that I'm going to make too, to show you what to do. But until then, this was short, I know, but hey, it gives you some ideas, and share some with me if you want to at the bottom, you know, in the comments. Just let me know. And if you like these ideas, just let me know. If you don't like them, hey, let me know. And so I'll let you go and have your rest of your day, and I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.